Okay, it is a couple of days later since the last time I talked to you, or not a couple of days, I think it's like a day. Yeah, a day later from the last time I talked to you guys. But I'm just making a little lunch now. I've got quite a few meetings today, so just kind of trying to get some lunch in before those meetings start. But honestly, like, I feel like we're living in the freaking Hunger Games right now. That's what it feels like. The way that the government is handling things feels like we're in the freaking Hunger Games. Like, I don't understand. I don't know why I'm doing this when I haven't even put that in there yet. I'm trying to make some sourdough bread today. Well, it won't really be today because my starter is not rising. It's pretty cold in my house, so I may have to turn the heat up for it to rise. It is pretty cold and dreary outside. It is like raining and misting and it's like 50, it's pretty cold. But I did feed her and she's warm, but she is not really doing her thing yet. So I thought maybe by adding extra starter that she could be stiff and like might rise faster, but, or not extra starter, but by adding extra flour that she could be stiff and maybe would rise a little bit quicker, but right now that's not really helping, so I have no idea. But yeah, I've got to wash dishes and get that going. So that way I can start organizing some stuff, because today I have a bunch of trainings for work to do, but after that I would really like to organize our bedroom. It is honestly an absolute nightmare. And yeah, that's like one of the rooms that I have not gotten to yet. And then of course I have to finish painting the kitchen. I'm gonna start doing that today. So as soon as I get off work today, I'm just gonna dive right into painting, and that's gonna be what we're doing for the rest of today. And then hopefully by the end of this weekend, I can actually have the painting completely done, and then we won't have to worry anymore about just having half painted kitchen. So we can put our kitchen table together and put it in its place, and then I can get the chairs out of where they're supposed to go, where they're at, and put them where they need to go. So that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, it's crazy to think that we almost have less than a month until we go on vacation, because right now I just feel like everything is kind of like up in the air. Things are very uncertain right now. That's all I'm really gonna say, like as far as like job and stuff goes, just because of like the current state of things. And you know, just send prayers and good vibes my way, because it's very scary to be in these times. But luckily I have not been completely affected yet, but that doesn't mean that I won't be. So, you know, very scary times that we are living in. So anybody that has already been affected or that is going through this, and then also everybody that is about to lose their benefits for like WIC and SNAP, my prayers and thoughts are with you. I grew up extremely poor, and we would not have made it without those type of benefits. My parents did not have the right resources to get jobs to make a lot more money, and we lived in a lower cost of living area where there just was not as many jobs as that, and my dad was disabled, and there is just a lot of like, my thoughts and my prayers are with all of you, because I completely understand, and I honestly hate that we're in this position right now. And I just I don't understand. Anyway, let me get off my soapbox. But yeah, I'm really sad that this is the state of things. I feel like we're living in the fucking Hunger Games. Literally, that's what I feel like right now. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just making lunch. So just my normal lunch. As you guys know, my fridge is really, really bare. It's the end of the month. I have nothing in there basically. I think I've got some milk that might be expiring soon and some eggs. And I think that's pretty much it. So I can make sourdough bread, so that's what I'm making. And then like, we're just going based off of what we already have in the freezer, which is, I think I had some burgers. I don't have any like things to dress them up with, like lettuce or any of that stuff. So it's just gonna be burgers with cheese, and that's pretty much it that we're having for dinner today. And I think some like freezer burnt tater tots that I had in there. So yeah. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this going, and then I'll catch up with you guys whenever I get done with it. Good morning. It's honestly so many days later since the last time I talked to you guys. We've just had so much going on as far as like getting the house together and stuff like that, and I finally finished painting. I did show you guys me painting a little bit, but I want to show you the finished paint. And I haven't finished the touch-ups for the ceiling area yet, but I did finish painting, and I have my kitchen in order and all of that stuff now, so at least for the most part anyway. I still have to do quite a bit of organizing, but other than that, I did finish the walls. Me and Nathan together finished the faux lime wash is what we ended up doing. And we used the couch, but also did 50 and 75% lighter than the couch color. So, and haven't showed you guys the couch either, but it has come in from Ashley Furniture and it's really nice. It's got some stuff on it right now, so I can't really show you like the full effect, but I'm about to put our throw pillows that just came in on it, and I've got to do that. But yeah, let me show you what it looks like. All right, so this is the couch. It's a very like rustish red color, and then this is the kitchen. Sorry, that chair is not fixed. It would have been so much more aesthetic if it had been, but it's okay. But yeah, we finished the paint, and I do think it looks so good, honestly. So you can definitely see the cloud-esque. If you see tape on the ceilings, we just haven't finished taking all the tape off. But we finished it. I think it looks really good. And this is kind of how I have my kitchen set up right now for the most part. I'm loving this huge kitchen island, and it's gorgeous, honestly. But yes, this is how I have it set up right now. We did finish the paint in most of the areas, so it is, or in all of the areas actually, so it is pretty much done. This is how it's gonna be. We just have to do the little touch-ups because we did get some on the ceiling in some places, so, but other than that. But yeah, I think it looks absolutely amazing and I love it. So we finally got our dining room table and chairs set up and put down here, and I think they look great in here. The actual curtain colors that I ordered are like linen, so they're gonna match very well with this. Yeah, but I'm loving it so far. But yeah, this is the living room. Our fish tank set up over here, and our fishies are doing pretty well. And I'm still working on things, but I did just get in the throw pillows, and I wanted to show you guys the ones that I got. So this is one of the colors that I got. This is more of like a cocoa brown color. And then this one is more of like a linen color. So these are gonna be the throw pillows, and then I've got the 4 throw pillows. They're just in this. I have to take them out, fluff them out, and I'll show you guys what they look like in just a second. All right, it is a couple of days later again. Honestly, the last like week has been a freaking nightmare. I have like not picked up the camera because I have just been so stressed out. And this is basically like our first like 2 weeks in this new build pretty much, where we have had these like random issues. But so we have like plumbing person coming tomorrow to fix our washing machine where they put the drain at in our washing machine like area. It's not our washing machine, but where they put the drain at for the plumbing is not in a good spot, and it's also not flush with the floor. So we have like a massive issue of where we can't pretty much put our washing machine down because if we do, the tray will crack and we cannot, yeah, it's just not working out. So literally the worst probably thing that could happen, because then we had to go and wash clothes somewhere else. So that was like $50. It was a lot. So I'm really glad that they are coming out tomorrow to fix that. But I had put that warranty request in when we first moved in, and they told me that they were gonna contact me within like 48 hours. I heard nothing. And then the warranty person emailed me and was like, hey, like, or they pretty much said like, these people have tried to contact you 3 times. We're gonna close this warranty ticket. And I was like, oh, excuse me? No, the fuck you have not. I have not gotten a single email from these people. I literally work from home and am by my phone all of the time. I would have answered the phone. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me make sure they have the correct number. So he calls them, and they've been dialing the wrong number this entire time, apparently. And that is why they never got in contact with me. And I don't know why they had their incorrect number, because I never gave anybody my number. That was done incorrectly, period. So I have no idea. Anyway, regardless, crisis averted there. But then on my parents decided to come visit this week, which is, you know, great and everything, but it's also like the worst possible timing for them to come visit because we were just trying to unpack and everything and get everything going, but they wanted to stay for a couple of days, which is fine, so they came and stayed with us. But while they came and stayed with us, unfortunately, somebody cut a fiber optic line for AT&T Fiber, and that is the new internet that we have. So we had not only that, but like I also have like T-Mobile for my phone, and I was unable to make phone calls, receive phone calls, send text messages, receive text messages. I could not do anything. I could not even log into the AT&T app. So it was the biggest freaking nightmare. And my parents were here, so obviously like there was nothing that they could do like as far as like while I'm working and stuff, because like I was still working during this time and everything. So like internet is out, I can't work. So I was like emailing my boss, like I couldn't even connect to the hotspot on my computer. It was such a nightmare, honestly. It was so bad. So I was like, okay, forget it. We can't do anything about this. So our internet was out and my cell service was out for 11 hours straight. It was crazy. That could have been so bad too. Like if there had been an emergency and like with my parents or like anything, if I had tried to call 911, it wouldn't have worked. It was honestly so scary. So I'm really glad that that has been resolved and that it was no longer an issue. So then the next day, the freaking power goes out as soon as I get off of work, pretty much. And I was like, my parents were in the middle of watching Sullivan's Crossing, if you guys have seen that show on Netflix, and like it's like really good or whatever. And they were like getting super sucked into it, and then all of a sudden the power just goes out. So we lost power yesterday for like 3 hours straight. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm so sorry you guys. This has probably just been like the craziest time that you've had since you've been here, you know what I mean? So like it was honestly such a nightmare. But anyway, all of that to say, everything now is looking up. So the plumbing people are coming tomorrow to fix the issue that needs to be fixed, and then yeah. And then hopefully we have no more internet issues, because that was honestly such a freaking issue and such a scary thing. Like honestly, not fun. So anyway, our neighbors actually just had a fence put up yesterday. So I'll show you what it looks like. We are having like a ladybug in like attack right now. And there are so many ladybugs outside. So if you see a bunch, I'm trying to keep them outside, not inside, but we have to like fix the seal on this door because it seems to be that they are getting in here somehow. So yeah. Wow, what the sun is bright. Sorry guys. Okay, if it lessens a little bit. Okay, so they had a fence put up yesterday, which is nice. Their actual property line comes out pretty far on our side, but on the other side, our property line actually comes out pretty far over there, which I'll show you guys another day when we don't have a ladybug infestation. And so eventually we're gonna get a fence built as well, but I really love the view out here, and like the foliage and stuff is so pretty, honestly. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see it. But yeah, you can kind of see it out there a little bit maybe. Yeah, it's very beautiful on most days, and I love that. But anyway though, I did want to show you guys the throw pillows that I got in and the pillowcases and stuff, because I put them in their pillowcases respectively, and they're all good now. So oh god, sorry, we don't have curtains up in here yet, and like it's rough with these bright spots sometimes. So let me show you the pillowcases and pillows. Okay, so this is the pillowcases and pillows that I got. I got some cocoa and some linen colored ones, and I just think that they look so nice, honestly. And they go really nicely with the curtains, which I'm going to show you guys next, at least a little bit. We haven't put curtains up in every room yet, but we decided to get these linen colored curtains, and I am obsessed with these. They are so gorgeous. So I had just put them up in the kitchen the other day, but then I realized they were too short, so I had to buy more. So I'm gonna show you guys how they turned out. You can see the lime wash so well right now. It looks so good on camera, I feel like. Oh my gosh, I love it. But the lime wash for the walls, like the faux lime wash, it just turned out really pretty. And yeah, but these are the curtains. So let me show you. They go all the way to the floor. Originally they came up before, like to the baseboards, but I was like, I really want them to touch the floor. So I went back and got some other ones, and I'll link these ones that I got from Amazon on here, and they're light filtering. So they're pretty, like, they're still privacy, but they're enough to give like such pretty natural light, honestly. I just feel like they look so, so pretty. And this is the living room set. It's the same set, I just haven't gotten them all up yet because unfortunately this curtain rod only came with 3 brackets and it really needed 4, so we're gonna try to get another bracket to match. But the actual curtains, so pretty. I can't wait to have them up everywhere, and it's honestly just gonna look so good once they're completely up and all that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys all of that stuff. But things have been going well, I would say, other than, you know, that for the most part. So I'm really loving the way that like my kitchen and everything has turned out. Is just looking so good so far. But like, I just feel like it looks so good. Like the way that I have like set it up and like styled it and everything, I feel like it is just looking so good, and like I'm loving it. And you can see this paint spot up here that I have to fix. So I did go get some paint to cover up like the spots that we got like on the ceiling and like the baseboards and stuff like that. So I just have to go back and do that. Probably, I think I might do that this weekend because honestly I'm just tired of looking at the spots. So I think if I can do that, then they will not bother me anymore, and I think it will look pretty good. So, but yeah, I'm obsessed. I am loving it. I think like when you look at this angle too, like the sun coming in the room with the curtains is so freaking pretty. I'm obsessed. I just love this house, honestly. Like I'm obsessed with this house. But anyway, this video is probably so scattered and so long. I promise like my original like filming content schedule to get back to that really soon. I have been just so busy with all of these issues that we've had, and then also trying to like work in the process, and like things are just really stressful right now with the government shutdown. So we are just trying to do the best we can, honestly. So yeah, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys how everything was looking, and I do want to get a rug for the living room, and hopefully I can get that soon. I'm thinking of this one that I really like so far on Amazon. I haven't purchased it yet, but I know that it's gonna look so nice whenever it is in the house, and I'm excited. So yeah, but thanks so much for watching. We bought a house and we're loving it so far. Of course, with a little kinks here and there, as one would have, but yeah, so I will talk to you guys on the next one, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.